The 2017 paper, which introduced us to the transformer architecture, also introduced us to the self attention mechanism, which is based out of the dot product attention mechanism. And it is very efficiently elaborated in the equation as you see on screen. But what do these values mean? Well, it is a softmax function over a matrix multiplication divided by a dimension, and then that entire value is again being multiplied to another matrix. So we have to understand what these values mean individually. Once the word embeddings are created out of the input, then we have three more vectors: the key vector, the query vector, and the value vector. A query vector asks a question to the input stream. That query vector is essentially trying to understand an aspect of the language. The key here is trying to answer that query vector. Given one word in the input stream and given this query, this dot product would allow us to understand which are the words which are able to answer this particular query for this particular word. In attention terms, we would say which are the words which attend to this word in context of this query. When the output of the softmax function is multiplied to the value matrix, it creates a delta change into the embedding of that word, thus capturing the entire semantic detail of the input based around this query. The paper also has presented a flow of how the attention mechanism works. First, there's a matrix multiplication, which is then scaled and masked. The masking is done so that uh, the tokens which are being affected are only being affected by tokens which are their predecessors. And then a softmax function is applied, and then another matrix multiplication is being performed, that is with the value matrix.